My name's Shaun Peterson. My native name is Qwalsius. I'm a member of the Puyallup tribe and have been a practicing professional artist since 1996. I started making art as a child like a lot of people, and funny enough, I didn't really see myself having a career as an artist as I got older, and it kind of happened after graduating high school and working with a number of artists, meeting the right people at the right time. I decided to become a professional artist through the encouragement of friends when I was teaching at Chief High School. Shortly after being a resident artist there and teaching the kids at the school, I had a lot of opportunities come up for public installations, and commissions were pretty steady, and I was starting to get more involved on that end and seeing that I could make a bigger impact by creating in the public field. What's important to me in my work, regardless of the medium, is the process itself for me, what I'm learning from it, challenging myself, and also seeing how that continues on a bigger picture, moving forward at a regular rate, not falling backwards and getting comfortable with something. I hope that people are interested to learn more about the story behind the pieces themselves. On the surface, a lot of what I do is grounded in what some would say is traditional Coast Salish art, aesthetically, but behind the concepts themselves, some of them are based in traditional stories that have been handed down, but some of them deal with contemporary issues. But it's sort of up to the observer to take that to a different level. So the process went through quite a dramatic change. When I started out, everything was carried in a doctor's bag as far as being a sculptor. I had traditional adzes and crooked knives, some straight knives, a sketchbook, a pencil, and some paper to sketch on some ideas. And that was about it. But then as time moved on to doing screen printing and less painting, a lot of the planning became digital, and in about 2004 I started to do vector art with Adobe Illustrator and working with Photoshop, moving away from screen stencils for screen printing into digital inkjet printing or giclée. And the process that has remained the same is it always starts on paper. The concepts develop from there. Well, I work in the Tacoma area with the Puyallup tribe quite a bit, but with Tacoma and Seattle, and with Western Washington tribes in general, Coast Salish communities mainly, because that is the type of art I do. I'm starting to hit a point with some people outside in the mainstream art market who are interested in the work that aren't necessarily driven by the cultural aspect, but the aesthetics of the work, and are interested in seeing installations in this style. And I'm kind of feeling out where I feel comfortable with that, taking some of these concepts into a new arena, and using that to look at other ways of expressing it, I guess. but I try to stay close with my community as far as the things I'm creating. Part of it's story preservation. Artists like Chief William Shelton and Joseph Hilaire were really instrumental and inspiring to me to create public art. And I think today's public art is partly in social media, things like YouTube and Vimeo, all these different ways of sharing things become influential. And so the more that we have a presence as Native people in those fields, it shows that we're not dominated by what other people say about us, but what we do and what we represent ourselves as. I was always taught by my father that you invest in yourself. If you really believe in the work that you do, then you will do that because you have to drive that. You're the one person that funds your own work. And so when I get commissions, every time that I get those projects along the way, I invest that work back into the equipment and the things that I'm doing, because it's part of what I love doing, and I like to share with people, and I like to be an overachiever, I guess, but have that professionalism in there is very important to me.